I'll wait for a little bit till some of you guys come on in. I will sew a bit and then we'll get started soon. It's super early this morning. Good morning, Bagda. Buenos dias. So, besides, you might be seeing the mass swarm of mosquitoes above my head. ¿Cómo estás? How are you doing? I'm going to talk about what I'm going to make. I'm just waiting for a little bit more. It takes some time. I hope you're having a good time off or doing something. I feel like you're doing something. You're off, maybe on an adventure yourself. All right, so we have some folks. Now I see a bunch of folks. So now I will be talking about what I'm doing here. Let me run this last one through. All right, so in any case, what I'm working on is a quilt called Frolic. Here we go. And this comes from the Fabric Cafe book, Make It Easy with 3 Yards Quilt. So this is from the new book from Donna Robertson. We are having a ton of fun in Argentina. Also been eaten alive by mosquitoes. Good morning, Dawn. Yes. So that's exciting. I love Argentinian food. It's so delicious. This is the pattern. It is super easy. I am not using 3 yards though. Nope, I am using, let's see, charm packs. And here, let me go. Here we go, here. I'm using a charm pack. And I am using jelly roll strips. So the jelly roll strips are not so white Kona roll. And that came, I don't know where that came from actually, but I had it, and it's like anywhere from white to tans to creams. And then I have charm squares. It's called the rainbow. That came from Lynn's. I'm gonna have to go, give me a second, guys. I gotta go remove someone completely. There we go. Completely. And some charm packs. Now, in this pattern, fabric 1 is what I'm using my jelly roll. So I'm using my jelly roll in fabric 1. And in fabric 2, I am using, hold on, let's see, fabric 2. Oh, fabric 2 in this is also using jelly rolls. So I'm using jelly rolls for fabric 1 and 2. And then fabric 3 is what I am using. Charm squares is what I'm using for fabric 1 and 2. The jelly rolls I am using for fabric 3. And then I have some fat quarters that I'm going to cut up and use as well. I am so sorry that it is a little crazy out here. I didn't think about that for a Saturday morning. I should have probably put things on much more, but I didn't. Okay. Good morning, Marlene. How are you? You're tired from California? So what we're doing is let me go through that again. I apologize. I'm looking at my messages and it's a little crazy, guys. Sorry. So I'm doing Frolic right here. Frolic from the brand new Make It Easy book, using charms and jelly rolls. Now that pattern has different sizes than what I'm using. I'm just using that as inspiration, but I still can't give you the size. So I take my jelly rolls and I cut them down, and my charm packs, and I just go ahead and this is what the one block looks like. There's another block, and that block will be a charm and then some sashing on the top and on the sides. So love the tweeting birds. I know it's really calming, is it? It looks really nice outside and the colors are lovely. Well, thank you. And there's the rooster. So I am almost on my last leg of my adventure this time around. I am not sure tomorrow's Easter, and so I will be with family. If you don't celebrate it, it's fine. You know, here we celebrate everything here on this channel. And so I'm not sure if I will be doing a live or anything. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day. We'll just call it the day. Everybody has a wonderful day and enjoys tomorrow. But I will probably not be doing a live. If I do anything, maybe I'll upload a video. I'm not quite sure yet, a pre-recorded video. And then you'll see me back into my sewing room in, I don't know, 2 or 3 days. Because there's a lot I have to do. I have to pack stuff, and yeah, it's a lot to get ready to go and then come back. Dawn, I've been inspired to scrap up a quilt or more. One wonky cabin done. I want to make one of those too. That's actually on my list of things to do here. Maybe not like in the future, like near future, but maybe when I come back here, I'm going to do one. Second is what I'm hoping to do is a double wonky block. I've never heard of a double wonky block. Okay. Wonky at 6.5, now adding to 9.5 for the next wonky cut. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have not done a wonky log cabin, and it is something I would like to figure out and do. I mean, I figured it out. I mean, they have rulers and, or April, actually April's Story, right? I think that's her name, from April's Craft Room. She just did a wonky log cabin using the Creative Grids ruler. But I'm with you, Dawn. I'm making it up as I go. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking about just using different random squares I had and kind of wonkying them up myself. Because how many rulers can I possibly need? Oh, we got a loud hen back here. Yesterday, let's see, let's go over my vacation yesterday. So I posted some pictures of the plaza. We went to the plaza yesterday, and they had what they call a procession, and the whole village gets involved with the procession. And it was an event I have never seen before in my life, so I did video it. So I will post it, but I will also put a warning on it because it is a religious event for this town. And, you know, I respect everybody's religion. So, but I documented it because it is my heritage, right? It's my culture. It's my heritage. I mean, every single person and their mama was there yesterday. Their mama and their grandmama were there. And it was incredible. When I went to go food shopping, someone in line was starting to talk to me, and she's like, "Are you going to the procession?" And I didn't know what that was about and had never been. And it's quite interesting. So maybe that is what I'll be uploading tomorrow, because that's already all filmed out. And you guys can decide whether you want to watch it or not. You know, of course, it was a lot of tourists as well, you know, watching. It's a definitely unique form of Easter parade, that's for sure. Um, and I love how everyone got involved. Every age got involved. There were even little tiny children. It was super interesting for me. So I did that yesterday. We went to the beach yesterday, and that was ridiculously packed. We got there at 9:30, and we had to park probably like a half a mile away. And when we left, people were parking over a mile away. But when you got to that beach, everyone had their like tents, like camping tents, like when you go camping, just regular camping, just large camping tents were out on the beach. That wasn't so wonderful because some people were putting those giant tents in the front, and then people behind them couldn't see the water. So that was bummy. I was bummed a little bit because of course I was a person where I could not find by that time a spot where I could view the water really well and just relax. Hola chica. Debbie's in the house. So Debbie, you have a channel. Dawn, we went through this. You don't have a channel, right? Because if you do, you know what to do, right? Um, your channel is exclamation point selfie. You can put that in, and then we'll know where to find you. So yes. Oh, so Debbie, I was talking about the procession. I don't know if you've ever been to a Puerto Rican procession. I had not. So yesterday was my first time, and I will be posting it tomorrow. Yeah, that I am. You know what? I'm gonna post it tomorrow. Tomorrow's a good day to post it. Um, and that was a unique experience. It really was. And oh yes, you do. Okay, so it's about 8.5 minutes long, but it was. I mean, it just was very interesting. I've never experienced anything like that. I want to come for Christmas. I've never been here during Christmas time because they do a whole thing for Three Kings Day, and they have a huge parade kind of thing with that too. Okay, retirement plan. I got you, Dawn. This is my retirement plan too. um, so we did that. We did the beach. We walked around. Of course, we ate. My husband wanted pinchos, so last night we made something called pinchos, which is basically a shish kebab stick, and it's just chicken, pieces of chicken that you've marinated in like adobo and olive oil and a little bit of vinegar, and you just put them on, and then you just grill it on the grill. And we also made it with beef as well. Howdy, 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 Andrea. Hello. And now Debbie says you have to go to the Misa de Gallo and Promesa de Reyes. Yeah, I guess I will have to go to all that. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Well, thank you. I always forget about this. Pinchos are also made out of pork. That's right, and pork too. It's made out of everything. Shrimp. There's shrimp. Pinchos. So we had that for dinner, and then I made pastelillos, or as you know, empanadas yesterday. So that was beef empanadas. And the way I make mine is with some sofritos, some adobo. I chop up olives. Some people put in capers, and that's good too. A little potato cut really tiny pieces. And then you saute that all up with some tomato sauce as well. And then you fill a empanada shell, and then you deep fry. So yes, we did deep fry. And thank you, Magda. Yep, thumbs up. Pinchos are, I read that one already. So we had that for lunch. And today I'm just sewing. I'm getting prepared because it's a very special day. It is a special, every day is a special day. But today at 8 o'clock this morning is Sean, the guy who sews. And I always am there at 8 o'clock. If I can make it, I try. I try to make everyone's live, but a lot of times I'm working or I'm out doing errands, and if I could catch it, I'll come in. But Sean's live at 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning, I'm always awake. And today, he's going to have Debbie from In Quilt Fact. So we get to see Debbie at 8 o'clock on the Guy Who Sews channel. Don't start. Debbie's telling me don't start. I just got up and I'm hungry. And now I remember that depending on what part of the island you're from, it's empadilla or pastelillo. That's right. So here is pastelillo in Isabela. But I think it's pastelillo in Bayamon. My grandmother, I think, used to call it. But I do know some people call it empadilla too. I see actually, Debbie, more I can't say empanadilla on restaurants menus than I do pastelillo. And then actually someone here on the island told me that a pastelillo is an empanadilla that's sweet. And I don't know if this is true or not. This is what someone told me on the island, that an empanadilla is savory and a pastelillo is sweet. But growing up, I only knew as pastelillos either way. The northern part is pastelillos, in the south is empadilla. Oh, empanadilla. And I know I was saying that wrong. But going back, Debbie, I was getting yes, pastelillo is pastry. That too. And talking about pastries, that's right. Last night we got what they call pastelillo de guayaba, which is like a puff pastry filled with guava jam inside. We got that. We had flan de queso, which is a cheesecake flan. We had flan vanilla, which is vanilla flan. Budin, which is a kind of bread pudding with raisins. I wish I took pictures of all this, but you see, I keep forgetting to take pictures of food because I get the food and then I just want to eat it and forget about the pictures. Let's see, what else did we get? Here in the bakeries, they sell wedding cake all the time. So when you go to any bakery here, you can get a slice of wedding cake. So they call it bizcocho de boda. And so you could always get a piece of that. It's basically vanilla cake with white icing, and they always have like sprinkles, or it's really decorated highly. Well, we had a little bit of that. Oh, and then we had a guava. What is it called? Debbie, you might know. Rico Minoi supposedly has the best, and it's a holo de. It's like, we call it a jelly roll in the States. It's just a rolled up. Sometimes it's pumpkin and cheesecake. Like during the fall they make them. But here it's vanilla cake rolled up. Yes, brazo gitano. Yes, that's what it's called. But I forgot. And it's basically a jelly roll, and it's vanilla with guava, which is the one. And the whole thing is covered in powdered sugar. So we had some of that. And then we had one of my favorite, tembleque, which is like a coconut pudding in a cup, and they throw cinnamon on top. That was super yummy. So I've been eating a lot here. I also had something called pan de agua, which I absolutely love. And it's just like a long bread. It looks like almost Italian bread, but it has such a, how would I describe that crust? It's not a chewy crust. It's like a really crispy, crumbly crust, and then the inside is super soft. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I tried making pan de agua at home, and it just never comes out. Just never comes out. I think it's a thing that you have to make in Puerto Rico. So we had that yesterday. And today we're going to make, yes, Debbie, I am making again for the second time while I'm here, I'm making bacalao con viandas. So that is dried salted pork, dried salted codfish, and you cook it and you take out the salt and all that kind of stuff. And then, hi Sean, we were just mentioning how we're all going to your live at 8 o'clock with Debbie. Yes, we're not missing that. And if you put exclamation point selfie, Sean, then everybody knows where to go. Once I'm done at 8 o'clock, they got to go over and see you too. What was I saying? Okay, so I make the bacalao, and then I am going to boil up yuca, utia. These are all root vegetables, and then some green bananas from actually the banana tree. When I first got here, I gave you a little tour. I'm cutting off some of those green bananas, and that's going in as well. I think we're only doing those 3 things this time. Last time I had a whole lot more. And then last time I made the bacalao with onions, and I make it more like a salad. So I put onions and some olives and olive oil. And what else did I put in there? And I think that's it. I think I just end up putting some olives because I love olives. But today I'm making it frito, which is a little different. And it's with olive oil on the stove, hot. You take the codfish that you already cooked, throw that in with some sofrito and some seasonings, and then we're set. So that's how I'm making mine today. I'm sorry if I'm making you hungry, Debbie. I'm up making my coffee to get on with you, Sean, but Leanna's making me hungry. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to take pictures too. And I don't know. I think we're going to chill out because today is our last day for chilling out because tomorrow we're going to be busy on Easter. We're going to be packing, but there's also a ginormous event in the plaza. Yeah, this rooster, he's been hungry since 5 o'clock this morning, I think. Tomorrow I will try to take video. And tomorrow they're having this huge car show at the plaza. Everything happens at the plaza. Everything. The plaza is the happening place to go if you are looking for something to do. So it's going to be a huge car show, and then it's going to be a huge salsa event. So there's a salsa school here, and what they are going to do is they're going to be giving free lessons to everyone, and then there's going to be a showcase. They're going to have all their professional people do like a Dancing with the Stars situation. So I'm excited to see that and do that, and I will definitely remember to try to take some video for that and share it with everyone. Debbie says, oh, Sean, you need to hear the cookies at night. Yes. You know what, Debbie? Good idea. Maybe if I remember tonight, I will just come out here. It'll be dark, but maybe I will video 1 minute of it and put it in a short. Because the cookies, they're beautiful. They just sing all night long. Though I find that they're most active after a nice little rain, and we haven't had rain except for one day on this vacation. So, Sean, you take care of your business because you will be going on in less than a half hour. So thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. And that's all that's going on here right now. I did a formal tutorial for the last quilt, and I will upload that at some point, and then I will do another formal one on this one and upload that in the future. I don't know, next week, maybe when I'm traveling, not sure yet. But anyway, this was going to be really short. I just came on to say hi to everyone, show you what quilt I'm working on right now. This is going to be my last quilt I'm working on here while I'm here. Hopefully I'll have most of it done by tomorrow, and I'll pack it up and go, and then ready to be pack it up so I could take it with me. And then when I get home, you'll see me put it on the design wall and we'll put it together. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Please take care of yourself. Pass it forward. Please subscribe, like, and share my channel. And just one last thing, I made over 1,500 subscribers yesterday. So there will also be a Pass It Forward video when I get home. And thank you all for all your support. Have a fabulous day. Take care. Adiós. Te veo mañana o lunes, martes o jueves o miércoles. Take care. Bye.